Good morning. The current time is 1:45 in the morning. It's technically the 20th of August 2008. I know I haven't vlogged in the past couple of days. Actually, I think I missed last night, but that's okay. Just a recap on what we've done. Yesterday I went to school again. It's a lot of fun. The faculty and staff is real great. We still do like orientation stuff in the morning. Over the past couple of days, it's been living in Hollywood and working in the industry and the business and trying to get in to the business and the industry because you have to have an in. So, talking about a lot of statistics about which films make it and all this crazy, fun, interesting stuff that I'm really excited about. Also talked about one of 3 classes that I'm taking, motion picture production. In that class, we are doing 3 individual independent films. 2 of them we have to write, shoot, produce all by ourselves. So it was interesting getting to know about that. Here's Brienne. Oh! She's crazy. Anyways, yeah, so speaking of roommates and interjections, I love my roommates. They are probably one of the spunkiest bunch of people I've ever met. And there goes Brienne. You know, one of these days I'm going to give you a walk around our apartment, but today is not that day because it's really early in the morning. So anyways, today, actually no, last night we got a homework assignment, which was to read an actual screenplay, a script for a screenplay. I'm not going to show you the title. Maybe I will anyways. But everyone had to read a screenplay. Mine was 101 pages long, so I read that last night. And I have to tell you, I'm thinking that they gave us bad screenplays on purpose because when we go to our internships, a lot of us will be reading scripts. It's actually kind of cool. It's a lot of weight put on an intern, and most people see it as busy work, but really, you know, thousands and thousands of scripts come into Hollywood every single year, and executives are not the first people to read your script. You have interns who read your script, and if 3 or 4 interns read your script and they all say no, it's not going to go on to the next stage. So there's actually a lot of weight put on that. So what they did was they gave us, everyone had to read a screenplay. There was like 4 or 5 to choose from. And then tonight, our homework assignment was to write coverage on it. And what coverage is it's kind of like a brief synopsis of what the screenplay was about. Kind of like if it was a resume, coverage would be like your letterhead, you know, your cover letter, which kind of gives a brief overview of what it's about. So that way, you know, a producer or someone on the next level doesn't have to read the entire 101 pages of the script. They could read your synopsis, get the gist of it, that kind of thing. So we're learning to do that because apparently we will probably have to do that in our internships. So I just finished mine. It is 1:48 a.m. But yeah, that was a product of watching a movie a little bit earlier and trying to write my coverage at the same time. Speaking of which, the movie 28 Days Later is a zombie flick, apparently. I was not aware of this genre, and so now I am. I watched it with Rebecca and Brienne, and then one of our friends, Ian, came over to watch it with us. It's interesting because they actually encourage us to watch movies in our free time. They have an entire room, like, you know, one entire wall is covered in movies, and they told us on the first day that they would really appreciate if we were checking them out every night and watching them. So it's interesting to me. It's like I have died and gone to heaven because my homework is to watch movies. So much fun. That's not actually written homework, but it's more like a we appreciate it if you do it kind of thing. So, and I got my ID today, my student ID. It's not a terrible picture, so I'm not incredibly upset, but now I can rent out cameras and equipment and all that fun stuff. Yesterday we actually got to play with some equipment. My most favorite piece of equipment that we have is actually a dolly system. So it looks like train tracks that you lay down on the ground, and then you open up this case and put wheels on it and stuff and then ride on it. It's actually kind of fun. But yeah, so pretty much that is a recap for the last 2 days. I'm excited because tomorrow afternoon I'm pretty much done for the day, so I'm going to come back and sleep because it is much needed. So anyways, this is a long vlog, and I am going to call it quits for the evening. So hi everyone from home, hope you're having a good time. Miss you guys, but I gotta tell ya, I'm really liking this LA bit. It's kind of nice out here. And it's not humid, which I appreciate. So I'm just going to say this. I like LA. Anyways, miss you guys, and I will hopefully hear from you soon. Bye.